Welcome, dear children, to P.N.AMERSEY e-learning classes. I am Durga Pujara, your English teacher. So, children, today we are going to start with the unit number 3, that is water, water everywhere. So, in this unit, we will discuss about the importance of water, its uses, how water can be saved, and how much water is there on this planet Earth. This can be understood from each and every activity from this chapter. So moving on to activity number 1, this unit is about the water that is necessary for life on our planet. Look at this picture. Write the names of as many objects as you can. So here is a picture given, that is our planet Earth. And you have to write the names of objects that you can. So, the objects that you can see in this picture are sun, clouds, rain, sea, water, evaporation, river, highland. So, the next question is, what is happening to the water in the picture? So, what is happening in the water? Here you can see, owing to the terrible heat of the sun, the water in the ocean evaporates and goes up in the air to form clouds. When the water vapor condenses into cloud, it brings rain. Once more, the fallen rain makes streams and rivers and reaches the ocean. This is how the water cycle completes. So children, you have understood the activity number 1, which is related to planet Earth. And what is water cycle, right? So next is activity number 2, Water Boy Part 1. Vijay liked to play with water. He liked to play with water in many ways. He liked to fill up a big tub with water and play with his toy boat in there. He liked to make big mud puddles in the garden and pretend it was a lake. What is the meaning of puddles? Puddles is a small pool of rainwater. He liked to open the hose and splash his friends when they walked by. What is a hose? It is a flexible tube that conveys water. His mother told him many times not to waste water, but he did not listen. One day, his mother decided to take him with her to visit her brother. Vijay's uncle stayed in a small village. Vijay was very happy to go because he would be able to play with his cousins. Vijay and his mother arrived at his uncle's place late at night and Vijay went off to sleep. Suddenly, in the middle of the night, Vijay woke up. There was a lot of noise outside his room. Vijay could not understand why so many people were awake at night, but he was very tired. Very soon, he fell back to sleep. So, dear children, the summary of the activity number 2, Water Boy, is we must not waste water, as water is very important in our daily lives. So, dear children, next is activity number 3. And the activity number 3 is taken from activity number 2 only. The questions that are given here, that is taken from the activity number 2. So the first question is, what characters have been mentioned in the story so far? The characters that are mentioned in the story so far are the boy, that is Vijay, his mother, and the village people making noise. Number 2, while Vijay was sleeping, something happened to wake up the other people in the house. What do you imagine might have happened? They must have got water supply at an odd hour, that is, at midnight, and they might be busy filling and storing water in buckets and small utensils. Next question is, ask your classmates what they think might have happened in the house. Write down the idea of your classmate that you find most interesting. So children, what you have to do is, you have to write down the idea of your classmate that you find most interesting from the activity number 2. So the answer is, in the house, the host would not like to have guests, especially when they are facing acute shortage of water. So they might be discussing over it. So children, these are the questions of activity number 3. And what you have to do is, you have to write down the answers in the textbook itself. So we have completed today activity number 1, activity number 2 and activity number 3. Hope children, you have understood these activities from the unit number 3. Stay home, stay safe.